Welcome to the vlog. Today we are going to try to join a crit race. Some of the local races here, like it's like a weekly race. I think you just pay 50 pesos to join. We're gonna try that out. Shout out to Christian Lim for helping me out. I had no idea what the schedules were. I had no idea what to expect. He even gave me a tip. Told me to take 2 fast laps before joining, otherwise I would be lucky to hang for 1 lap. To be honest, I'd be lucky to hang at all. So we'll see, just to try to get some race legs. So this is the camera from the GoPro on the bike, and there were no races in City de Mare on this day. So I'm gonna look at the footage and talk a little bit about how this happened. So first of all, we're joining Team Omega, the triathlon team. Hannah Bun, that's the girl on the right. She was kind enough to let me join their training ride. It was kind of funny because what happened was I biked beside her and I asked her if there are any races on that day, and she's the one who told me there were no races, and she said that, you know, you could join our training if you'd like, if you don't get bored. That's what she said. I did not get bored. It was very hard. All of a sudden we were talking and somebody shouted go, and the pace picked up real fast, and it took me a couple of laps to get used to it. So first of all, I am definitely not used to going through a course at this speed. You can see that I am getting dropped on the corners. Almost in every corner in my first few laps, I am getting dropped a little bit. One of my biggest problems was I was kind of braking. I was pressing on the brakes in every corner. I wasn't sure what to do. Now I get better at it towards the end. But yeah, we started the video and we were already going pretty fast. You know, fast for me anyway. But the reason was we started so quickly that I did not realize that I should have pressed the camera right away. At this point, Jude, it's a guy on a tri-bike, he already broke away from the group and the group is chasing him. And you can see here, I'm kind of giving up. Like, I was so gassed because I tried to chase him, ended up in no man's land, and landed back in the group, and I was so tired and I'm getting left behind. But it's funny how a few seconds of rest will put your energy back. So at this point, I was ready to call it a day. I was like, all right, you guys are fast. I was getting tired. I was ready to get dropped. Then I decided, a couple of seconds of rest, that, you know what, I can still catch them. And this is what happened. Rode to this guy's wheel a little bit. It helped that I had space, that I wasn't like around many people at this point. So I rode in this guy's wheel and we were able to catch up, if I'm not mistaken. At this point, I'm getting a little bit better on the corners. You can see I'm catching up, sprinting straight to Captain America. I don't know. I think it's Captain America, but anyway. So I was able to catch back onto the group, and I was able to settle on this space with them. And I believe like the third guy on the front is their coach, the guy in blue. I said sorry to him after the practice because I wasn't sure. To be honest, like I'm really not familiar with the etiquette of these things. So I said sorry, like, we were just joining their little training ride, and he said no big deal. They're cool about it. I was able to catch back up. So you saw, like, I kind of got dropped earlier on, and I was able to catch up. So I was pretty happy about that. See, it gets a bit crowded once you get towards the front, and that is something that I need to get used to, especially going at these speeds. But you see, compared to a while ago where I was getting dropped on the corners, at least I'm staying with these guys and not expanding as much energy. Just trying to be efficient, to be honest. Now, I got a lot of work to do. Like, I think I could draft a lot better. I definitely could do the corners better. And just get used to the burn, of going pretty hard. Although I think now the pace kind of settled. Yeah, there. And then I was able to overtake a few people because I felt like the pace kind of settled in. I was able to stay behind this guy, and I believe I just stayed on his wheel for as long as I could. And there he's trying to get me off the corner. Decided to try to catch up, sprinting towards him. So I'm watching the footage for the first time right now, and it seems like a lot of people really accelerate on the corners, and it gets a little bit of traffic. Unfortunately, it's not a private loop, so sometimes you do get traffic in the corners, but people are generally quite nice. But in the corners where there aren't many people, I notice some people like to accelerate right after doing the corner. It's interesting. What happened was that I saw the Team Omega Pro, they started jogging, and then I decided that's a good indication that my workout was over as well, because I basically did their workout. I don't know, maybe it's a good thing there was no race, because I could barely keep up with Team Omega. I think that's their name. Like, I tried to catch the front guy, Jude, and ran out of gas, didn't reach him. Managed to stay with the second group for a good 15 minutes. The whole thing was 15 minutes. At least I stayed with the group, and then they went off to go on their run. They are triathletes, and I'm just circling this little area to talk on the vlog. Rest a little bit, and then maybe another hard 15 minutes. Whew. Let's go. So again, I was late on pressing record on the GoPro. I think if I do more videos like this, I'll get better figuring out when to hit play on the GoPro, and I think even next time I can put some overlay on the video. But just to give you an idea, my fastest lap on this course was an average of 39 kilometers per hour, but everything else after that was significantly slower. I think it's like 35, 36. I am currently in no man's land. I was trying to catch Jude up front. I'm not sure if he's even in the screen. I'm trying to catch him. There were two guys up front from Team Omega, and there was no way that I was getting to them. And at this point, I broke away from the group, from the peloton. Tried to catch them. Could not catch them. They are out of my view. And I think I figured out that I couldn't catch them, so I started slowing down, waiting for the group to catch up. There's the guy in front of the group now. So the rest of the group is behind them. There they are. I'm just gonna stick with them. So the reason that I found this particular workout very important to me because I realized that I could kind of go almost max effort and just wait it out a little bit. Give myself a couple of seconds, maybe minutes of rest, and my power anyway, goes back, and I can keep going. Look at this guy on a mountain bike. If I'm not mistaken, at some point I do try to go back in front. So that's after emptying myself out in no man's land, trying to catch Jude on the TT bike. I think at this point, I'm wondering when the workout ends. So I didn't want to like stop until the end of their workout. I wanted to stop with everybody else. I remember I was pressing the lap button just to see how much time had passed. There, I overtook them. And then I think he let me go. So I'm again in no man's land, but I felt like this is something that I should practice since I don't have a power meter and my heart rate on the wrist is not as good as the chest one. So I want to be able to gauge how much effort I can do based on feel and how much I should push. So after this workout, Team Omega did another run. Crazy how much training these guys do. So much respect for those guys. And happy they let me bother them a little bit.
Bistro? No. Trail bike man to, di ba? Hello.
Hey King, what happened to the races, bay?
Well, it's for now cancelled. Somebody posted someone crashing here. So please don't post on social media crashes happening here in Il Corso or no, in CDM, because they're gonna ban us racing here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People, authorities sometimes overreact.
Yes.
Yeah, you were saying?
Crashes do happen,
Yeah.
but they don't know that. I have a few clips of crashes here.
Hey, you don't post it.
Yeah, I don't. Like, never.
Oh.
I actually asked one guy who crashed like a few meters away from here. You
Huh.
wanna shout out someone? Like serious, I have that clip. And in that kanang island gid ha.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, he overcooked this corner. Ended up in the plants.
It's like basketball, right? Like people get like very serious injuries in basketball, but nobody is kanang banning basketball courts. People get an ACL ba na?
Yeah,
ACL.
ACL.
Kanang, those are serious injuries.
More serious injuries than crashing on a bike. Here
Yeah.
you get road rash and maybe a broken, what's this? Collarbone. But that heals
It heals.
way quicker than an ACL.
Yeah.
Trust me on that.
Yeah, crazy. Bye, finally have you on the vlog.
Yeah. No boring days. Please subscribe.
Thanks, bye. I got a package. It's from Cycle Meeting. My new tires and a bunch of other stuff. Hi! I'll open it in a different video, but I am very excited. Oh, what you in? Okay, go!
Okay, so I just got this like 2 days ago, so it looks like this.
You can show your one.
It's like dad's.
It's like your dad's?
Yeah.
Cool. Shout out to Omega Pro Triathlon Team for sort of letting me join their training ride. I didn't really ask permission. Like I was talking to Hannah and all of a sudden the pace picked up and then I just happened to be in the training ride and I just tried to keep up as best as I could, and it was good training. It hurt. It hurt a lot. Also, it was good to finally see King and have him on the vlog. That was fun. And the ride for today was 66.97 kilometers, 2 hours, 51 minutes, and 45 seconds moving time with 145 meters of elevation gain. That hurt a bit. That hurt a bit. Alright, no more days. Please subscribe.